The question Channel 7 is asking tonight is the Arkansas Board of Corrections still an independent body? This week, board member Lee Watson challenged fellow member and Sanders appointee Nathan Lee's board position, arguing he's unconstitutionally holding two executive branch positions while serving as Deputy Secretary of State. But Monday, the board's governor-appointed majority voted 4-3 to reject that challenge. Watson has asked the Attorney General to bring the matter to the Arkansas Supreme Court, citing Article 19 of the Arkansas Constitution, which prohibits state officials from holding more than one office in the same government department at the same time. Watson says that includes the same branch of government. The only exceptions in the Constitution are for military and public school officers and notaries. Though on the Board of Corrections, one member is explicitly allowed a dual role. Boyce Hamlet, who also serves as chair of the state's parole board, the chair of which automatically is given a seat on the Corrections Board per long-standing policy.
Other than that, in the past, I've known no position that was taken by someone in the executive branch. They could not serve on the Board of Corrections and serve in another entity within the government.
But what concerns Magnus more than that are text messages obtained in a FOI request showing the governor's chief legal counsel, Courtney Kennedy, asking a corrections board member Magnus identifies as Grant Hodges to attend an emergency board meeting in person rather than join by Zoom. Kennedy telling him if he lost connection and dropped out during votes that we won't have enough. That pivotal vote was when the Sanders-appointed board majority agreed to settle a lawsuit against the governor, after the board had already won.
The votes had already been arranged. I think it's an indication that there's members either talking between themselves or an indication that the governor's office is arranging for certain votes to go a certain way at the Board of Corrections.
Channel 7 asked Magnus if he believes the Board of Corrections is still an independent body.
I think that shows that it was not, that it is not at this time.
The settlement still needs approval from the Arkansas Supreme Court. Their decision could determine how much less power the board has in years to come. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
All right, Andrew, thanks so much. Channel 7 has reached out to current Board of Corrections Chair Jamie Barker for an interview, but we have not yet received a response.